everyone, and welcome to this amazing tutorial where we're going to draw snow using charcoal or charcoal pencils, the pastel pencil, the black one, a grinding sponge, a broad brush, the Staedtler Luminarch 8B, and the Kohinoor pencil eraser. We will be using that to actually draw out the snow. And what's important to know is that charcoal, the charcoal pencil and the pastel are different kinds of blackness. Here the Staedtler, which is a very dark HB one, which contains a lot of coal, and it's not so shiny as the standard graphite. Now here the pencil eraser is very ideal for drawing in little twigs and snow itself. But let's get started on this nice snowy landscape. I'm totally making it up. I'm just using my imagination, and I am imagining a dead tree standing in a white landscape. And what I'm actually doing is figuring out a composition by drawing in some very fine lines with the Staedtler graphite. Now, because this is going to be a snowy landscape, I'm trying to point out the parts where there is no snow, and so I'm drawing out the dark points that are free of snow, as you can see in the example. And well, drawing snow is of course very difficult, because drawing white on a white paper is difficult. So all you can do is draw in dark shadows, as there are under the bushes that I'm drawing in right here, and maybe some fine detail in the front, some rocks covered in snow partially, and maybe some grasses that just stick out of that snow. And little dark shadows. Now here I've zoomed in a little bit, and what I'm actually doing is drawing in the underneath of the branches that are not covered in snow. Here is a fence is kind of going around that old dead tree, and I liked it for my composition. And slowly but steadily I draw in little detail in the tree. Here, just in the middle front, there's another little tree, and maybe some trees in the back that are just coming from behind the trees in the way back. Just using my imagination. What I'm doing now is I've taken the grinding sponge and the charcoal. Then I take my broad brush and I simply ease in the charcoal for the sky. I want the sky to stand out dark against our white landscape. I also apply a little bit of dirt into the white of the snow on the ground, and then I can pick up my pencil eraser and start drawing out the snow. Oh, and I also use the brush to get rid of the little rubbles And here I've taken the black pastel, and now I want to drive that in with my finger. And a finger is normally a little bit greasy, so that black pastel really sticks to the paper. Now I can really draw out some white branches, and also here on top of my fence I want a layer of thick snow. All I need to do is place a little line just underneath the thick layer, and then erase out the snow and simply draw under that. You get a big contrast now, and the snow is starting to show. Then I go back to the Staedtler again to draw in some more detail in the old dead tree in the front, which is my main character here, my most important, and I want all the focus to go to that old bare tree. Here I draw in a little bit of grass, a little stone that's not covered maybe, and just underneath the bushes and on the right side of the pine tree, simply draw in a little bit of shadow, and then shift to your pencil eraser again to lighten up the snow. Now here in the back there are some really dark clouds and bushes, and I'm drawing in with the pencil eraser some branches that are covered in ice. Way on top in the sky is always a little bit darker high up than it is near the horizon. So I put in a little extra pastel, and now I can also draw in some blizzardly snow. Here on the left it's kind of quiet, and then way back it is getting more stripy. I need my snow on top of the fence a little bit whiter, so I simply ease in a little bit of darkness just behind the fence. Here I'm making the grasses pop up a little bit. And for the very dark details I use the black pastel pencil. By putting in black next to the white, you get that really icy effect. I ease it in just a little bit with my finger, like so, but I do not do that in the old tree. I apply the black pastel and don't touch it at all. I put a little bit of snow on the branches of the old tree and draw out a little bit more white for the snow on my bushes and on the grass and on the ground. And here some more stripes for that blizzard effect. So, this is what you can do with a little bit of powder, and I hope you enjoyed this video and give it a big thumbs up. I hope you will share it with your friends too, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you again in my next tutorial.